sitting back, get on my dick, suck, get on my dick, suck, sitting back, get on my dick, suck, by the neighborhood, sitting back, get on my dick, suck, by the neighborhood. Them bitches beat me 304, I left them with their pussies wet.
What is up, YouTube? Angry Gamer here, back with another video, and today is the long-awaited Mario Party 6 review for the Nintendo GameCube. We're gonna be reviewing this game. This review has been a long time in the making, but we finally gotta get around to playing this. I got my Wii right here, so we can be playing it on the Wii, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the game in, and we're gonna get playing. Alright, Toons. So we're starting out the game by hitting our dash blocks to see who's gonna go first. So I'm gonna hit that. Alright, the first one was the CPU, and I got the second one, so I think I'm gonna take a sip to that. Soda is good. Right, so we got the first player going. He's Waluigi. And so basically the way this game plays out is you gotta hit the dice blocks in order to move forward on the game. Now see here, I got an item, and the purpose of this item is so I can move forward onto the cart, or onto the stage. Now just like Toontown, this is almost equivalent to when you're in the VP and you gotta go through the factory to get your factory suits to do the boss battles. Now as we can see, the other player, the computer, he got 10, so he's going up on the board. And it looks like he got a special ability. Now let's see what this is. Right, so it looks like we're going to be doing a team-based minigame, which is where we have to get as many barrels as possible, or as many bananas as possible, excuse me. So, apparently, you know, this is similar to the way in which I drink Coca-Cola, as you see. And you have to get as many sips in as possible before you can finish the stage. As a matter of fact, it looks like I'm going to be able to win this course because I'm going to get as many bananas as I possibly can. This reminds me of my favorite game of all time, which happens to be Toontown Online. Well, apparently Wario won, but I'm sure that was just a glitch in the system. You know, these greeners in these games, they're pissing me off. I'm gonna take a sip to cool me down a bit. So far, I think the gameplay mechanics in this game are a little flawed. I think they favor other players rather than yourself. And I'm hoping Nintendo will issue out a patch soon enough in order to get this fixed. Now we'll be starting out the first multiplayer game, which is Tricky Tires, which is my favorite minigame in this game. I've been playing this game since I was 5 years old, so I know the ins and outs and how this game works and all. So basically, you have to avoid the obstacles in order to get to the end. Excuse me. And the purpose of this is to win as many coins or stars as possible by the end of these minigames. Now, as you can see, I'm a true master, or as you would call a patrician at this game, because I simply am moving at a much higher rate than these other players, these noobs, are. This reminds me of Toontown when in the VP, you encounter... Oh, I'm sure that was just an error, folks. Hold on, folks, I gotta get serious. As you can see, the controls are very difficult to obtain, and as you can see, folks, as a game reviewer, I truly do not appreciate the mechanics in which this game operates, And I feel that in the end of this review, it's going to hurt the ability for me to enjoy this game, as you can see here. As you can see here, the difficulty of this game is unwarranted in the fact that it gains unfair advantages to other players. For example, I got 1 coin in the orb because I was able to move using 2 orbs. As a matter of fact, I got 14 spaces just from being a good player at this game. It's very rewarding. I'm gonna buy this item so I can gain the advantage over the other players. I really like the soundtrack in this game. It's really ethereal, like my favorite band of all time, My Bloody Valentine. Fortunately, I could not afford that item, but I was able to afford this item, which will move me. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't have any fucking gags for the VP. Looks like I'm gonna lose this, folks. You know, so far I'm feeling about 4 out of 10 on this game. I feel it gives unfair advantages and disadvantages whenever it sees a player in the lead. And it seems that we have a duel, and we're going to be apparently, folks, we're gonna be challenged for a star here, and it looks like that the CPU player, or the player I'm going against, may have an unfair advantage due to the stock difficulty of this game. You know, as you know, the chain chomps are very overpowered in this map because they take one of your stars just for being on the map, and I don't think that's very fair. Now, this is one of my favorite games because it allows the player to make educated guesses based on which star they're going to obtain with the rope. Now, personally, I always choose the left side because I feel I have the most luck in this section of the game. And it seems like we're going to be getting a star here, folks. And fucking piece of fuck! Alright, folks, my final opinion of this game, I'm gonna give this game a 0 out of 10 for giving players unfair advantages when they are not deserved. And I feel that this is Nintendo's hands down worst work yet. I feel that we're going to be seeing bad things from Nintendo in the future based on the presentation I've given you here. So thanks for watching, folks. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And Angry Gamer out.